Okay, so we'll continue now the speaking practice. If you're going to come in, then it's a good idea to be ready before it's your turn to speak. So, Yuri, hi. Nice, welcome back.
Welcome.
Hi
How
there.
are you?
Fine, I'm fine, thank you. So, good. We've got Antonio here as well. So, we're going to continue speaking practice. The topic wasn't down because I'm filling in the gap today because there was a gap here on Verbling. We don't like to see gaps, so I closed the gap. So we're going to continue speaking practice. Antonio, how are you? Hi there.
Thanks. And you?
Yeah, I'm feeling fine, thanks. Went out yesterday. Have you been out today?
I don't understand what you ask.
Have you been outside?
Yes, yes.
And what's the weather like?
Not very good.
And
Is it your daughter?
Is that your daughter there? Is it raining today, or why is it not good?
The raining, not yet. But I think at the moment can.
It might rain very soon. Do you think it's going to rain?
Yes, I think so. It's my first time in Berlin, and I'm a little nervous.
Well, it's great that I decided to fill in this gap lesson. Now, where do you live?
I live in Oporto, north of Portugal.
Ah, so not in Lisbon?
Yes, Lisbon is south of Portugal, and I live near Oporto, north of Portugal.
Can I ask you how to pronounce this word? How do you say this word? Can you see the Verbling chat?
No.
There's two chats. There's the Hangout chat, and then on the left you can see Verbling chat.
Yes.
And I'm writing some words. I want you to read that word, S-O-U-T-H.
S.
S-O-U-T-H.
Yes.
And how do you say this word?
So?
Well, you're saying it a bit O sound. So you are saying it like a phone, like soth. But it should be like ow, south.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. And we have an interesting set of words, adjectives. So, for example, northern. But this one is an interesting word. Do you know this word?
Northern.
Northern, and the other one down is not northern, but and it's not southern, it's southern. Northern, western, eastern, and southern.
Okay.
Can you tell me about where you live? You said it's some miles from Lisbon in the north of Portugal.
The town near Oporto.
How far from the sea?
How?
How far are you from the sea? How far is it?
About 15 kilometers.
Ah, and do you like the coast?
Yes, I like the coast.
And what do you do on the coast?
I'm walking with my family near the sea. And I run.
Do you like seafood?
Seafood, yes, I like them.
Fish?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And what in England, when we are by the sea, we sometimes have fish and chips. Sometimes we have shellfish too, mussels or whelks or oysters. So different kinds of food from the sea. Can you describe to me a typical Portuguese seafood meal?
I don't know. I translate the name, but in the river we have lampreia.
What's that?
What's that? It's a big fish like a snake.
Lamprey.
Yes.
Yes, we know this fish. I don't think I've ever seen one in the sea. Are they dangerous?
But here I live about 15 kilometers from the sea and about 10 kilometers from the river.
Do you go fishing yourself?
And also seafood like river.
And what about fruit in Portugal? Do you eat a lot of fruit?
Yes, yes. We have a lot of food.
And do you have any fruit that grows where you live? Here we have quite a lot of apples, pears, some cherries, some strawberries. What fruit do you have?
Apple and orange. And,
Orange, yes.
yes. I can't remember the name, but it's not.
Oranges are very interesting in England because we have a lot of traditional food made from oranges, but all of the oranges come from Portugal or Spain and places, Israel, different places. So we have orange marmalade, and it's a real English food, but we don't have any oranges growing in our country.
In Portugal are a lot of
And what do you do? Do you have any hobbies? Any hobbies? I like to play music, saxophone. I like to play chess. I like reading. What hobbies do you have?
I don't know.
Sorry, can you turn up louder the volume? I can't hear you now.
Sorry.
Can you be louder? Turn up the volume.
No.
No? Just before I could hear you very clearly, but now it is not so clear.
And now, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, but it's quite quiet.
I don't know.
I don't know why. Anyway, we'll come back in a moment and speak a bit more about Portugal. But let's see who else is in the room now. So, Abdo, are you here?
Yes.
Hi there. Now, remember, everybody, I would like you to get ready with a topic, a speaking topic. You can choose. Abdo, have you got a topic ready?
No, not yet.
No, not yet. So find a topic. You can find one with my help, or you can find one for yourself. You can speak about your own country and places you've travelled to, if it's the first time in this speaking class, or I can give you another topic. So I'll come along the line now. Gladys, are you here?
Teacher.
Hello there.
Hello.
Are you from Brazil?
Yes, I'm from Brazil.
I'm just guessing from your name because I don't think I've asked you before. So whereabouts are you from?
I'm from Brazil. My name is Lady.
Lady.
Yes.
And which part of Brazil do you live in? Which part of the country? Which part of Brazil?
I live in Bahia. Hello?
Yeah, can you tell me a little bit about it? I've never heard of this place. Is it by the coast? Is it a big city? Is it in the mountains?
Yes.
Tell me all about it, please.
Okay. I live in Bahia, and Bahia it's
One more thing.
a big state.
Just one. I think you said I live. I live.
I live.
I live.
Yes.
Live
Yes.
is a word, but live is happening now. Live music.
Oh,
I live.
okay. Okay. Live classroom. I live. Yes. And I live in a small city. It's very close to the beach.
Wow, I like to live by the sea. I used to live right on the beach, but I one day got flooded. So tell me how close you are to the beach and what the beach is like.
About what?
Tell me more about the beach. How close are you? You said very close. Can you see the sea from the
Oh,
window?
okay. And yes, the beach is very near, very close to my house, and a lot of peoples visiting my state.
A lot of people. Peoples means you know, different kinds
Yeah.
of people, maybe from different countries. Peoples, but we say people usually. A lot of people.
Yes.
What kind of things happen on the
Yes,
beach? What
yes.
goes on the beach?
Sorry, I can understand.
So, what goes on the beach every day? What can you see happening on the beach? What goes on? What happens?
Oh, Bahia, it's a very hot state. Hot a lot.
How hot? 40?
And the people go to the beach for take a shower. Yes, because it's very hot.
Oh, you mean not a shower, but they take a dip. They go in the water. Yeah. Do you have any
Yes,
surfing
yes.
there?
Yeah, sometimes.
Can you swim?
No,
So
I
what
can't.
do you like to do on the beach? Do you like the beach?
Yes, I like, but I can't swim.
That's strange.
I am
You're
afraid
afraid of
about.
water?
Yes,
Is
I
the
am
water
afraid.
dangerous? Are there any
Yes.
sharks?
Yeah, I think it's very dangerous. Yes.
And can you describe the beach? Because you know here we have different kinds of beaches. We have some beaches which
Yes,
are rocky.
but I can't swim.
Some beaches are.
I'm
You're
afraid
afraid?
about. Yes,
Is
I
the
am.
water dangerous? Are there any
Yes.
sharks? As is, you've got lots of echo, so I've muted you. So I couldn't hear what the lady was saying. So do you know what? If I say my beach is full of pebbles, do you know what that is, lady? What are pebbles on the beach?
What happens on the beach?
No, what are pebbles on a beach? Do you know these kind of stones that you get on the beach? Sometimes they're very pretty, but they're round pebbles.
I don't know,
It's
teacher. I
Leon.
can't understand. Sorry. I can't understand you, Leon. Sorry.
Do you know different kinds of beaches? Is your beach sandy?
Okay.
Tell me about your beach. Is it sandy or rocky, or do you have pebbles? Pebbles are small, round, smooth stones on the sea. Round, smooth stones called pebbles.
Teacher Leon,
What is it, Aziz?
I'm Aziz. Sorry for the interruption because the internet connection is not good.
Yeah, well, can you just, if you haven't got a good connection, make sure that your sound is good by watching your microphone, please. So, thank you. So, Gaidi, can you tell me just one more thing about your beach? So, I want to understand in my mind what it looks like, because beaches, well, the sea sometimes is deep. When you step into the sea, suddenly deep, but on a sandy beach, sometimes it's not. So tell me a little bit more about your beach, please.
Okay.
Is Glady muted, I think? Are you there still, Glady? Glady, you've been muted, so you have to unmute yourself now.
Okay.
Okay.
Here in Bahia, have a lot of beaches, have a lot of stones in the beach. The beaches are very beautiful and dangerous too.
Okay, what kind of problems could you have on the beach?
Problems?
Yes, dangerous. You said dangerous.
Some people died there.
Because of the sea, or because of gangsters, or what happens?
For example, I can't swim. If I will try swim, I can die. And some people drink a lot and try swim. Can you understand me?
Yeah, they drowned.
Yes, drunk.
They drunk a lot of beer or something, or
yes.
vodka or whiskey or something, and then they went into the sea and they drowned.
Drown?
Drowned.
Okay.
Did they drown? Drown? Do you know this word drown? You say drunk. Drunk is
Bienvenue au service d'appel test de Skype. Veuillez enregistrer votre message après le bip.
Sorry about that. So, okay, well, that's good. We'll come back to you in a moment. Get ready with another topic because we have some time. So, Heber, are you here? Heber? Costa?
Yes, I am.
Hi there. Do you have any kind of topic ready?
I'm from Brazil, too.
You're from Brazil too? Great. And do you live by the sea?
I'm from Brazil. I'm 32 years old. My state is Espírito Santo. It's very next to Bahia.
Is right next to. Right next to.
Yeah, right next. Yeah. And here in this state, we have beach.
Yeah.
Outside. Yes, that's all.
You know, one thing that we see a lot of on BBC is the part of Brazil which is amazing, the Amazon area, but a lot of people haven't been there. Have you ever had a chance to go anywhere near the Amazon?
Amazon.
Yeah, the river, the Amazon. Have you been to...
You asked me...
Yeah, have you ever been there? To the biggest river in the world, isn't it?
No, in Amazon I didn't go there. I never go there.
Yeah, you should say, I haven't ever been there. I haven't ever been, not I didn't go.
Yeah.
If you say, I didn't do, means some time. Maybe yesterday, I didn't do it. Yesterday, maybe. But never, I haven't ever been. I've never been. I've never been. Yeah.
I've never been. Okay.
But why don't you go there? Is it not interesting or just too far? Why?
No, it is very interesting, but it's a little far from my present state. And here in Brazil, there are a lot of rivers. In my state, next to my city, there are a lot of rivers. So it's very normal for us. It's not so interesting. There are a lot of other kinds of animals. The wild there is very interesting, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think I can watch it on TV. It's very interesting because it's always on TV, and that's good. I don't think I would want to go there, but it's very interesting. So, have you ever been to a foreign country?
No.
And
never.
Where do you plan to go?
I'd like to go to England for an interchange.
Yeah, I see more people from Brazil in England nowadays, and so yeah, I think it's a good time to come. The summer's a good time because it's not too hot, and I think the summer in England is perfect for me because not too hot, but long days and lots of daylight. It doesn't get dark until maybe even 10 o'clock, you know, at night. What time does it get dark where you live? In the evening, what time does it get really dark?
Dog.
Dark. You know, no light. The sun goes down and it's dark.
Okay, 6 p.m. Yes.
Yeah. But if you come to England in summer, then it will be maybe 25 degrees and light until 10 o'clock.
Oh my God.
But the winter's not so good. But well, the winter's not bad because it's mild. It never gets very cold. Because you send the warm water to England. But, well, Mexico sends it, you know?
Yeah.
Have you heard about this? The warm water comes from Mexico.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I haven't listened that England is a cloud city.
It's not so cold. In winter, the Mexican water keeps us warm. So here, in winter, it never gets very cold. It's always maybe 0, maybe freezing, but not -10, not -20. It's some places in the north can be very cold, but not in England.
But do you live in England, right?
Yeah, I do. I live in England. I've just come back. I was away for 6 years, and now I'm back again.
Okay.
I live near Canterbury. Have you heard of Canterbury?
Yes, I read here.
Canterbury is a small city, very old historic city.
Yes.
So, what happens in your city? Do they make anything special, cars or computers, or is it a holiday city? Tourists?
No, it's a very small city. Just the population is about 15,000. It's a calm city. There are a lot of trees, mountains, rivers.
As long as there's plenty of things to do, is there a lot to do there? Can you keep yourself occupied? Do you have things to do in a small city?
Yes, I have, but not similar in a big city like São Paulo. São Paulo, there are a lot of things to do, but in a small city, there is
Well,
nothing.
you know, some people think that if you live in London or a big city, it can be more lonely and more boring sometimes than a small town. Which kind of town do you prefer to live in?
Small. I prefer to live in a small town.
Yeah.
Because in the big city, it's very stressful. On the street, there are a lot of cars, and the crime happen more.
And so, what about crime in your city? Is crime not a real problem there?
No, it's not a problem here. Of course, there is some crimes. It is happening all over the world, but here it's not common. There is no much crime here.
And what do people do though? Are they all employed? Are they all working? Do they have a job there?
Yes, I'm an engineer, mechanic engineer, and I work at a pulp and paper mill.
We used to have lots of paper mills in England, so many paper mills, but some of them are closed now. Paper is not so easy to make here now because I think a lot of the paper was made from your trees, but now the paper is made immediately in Brazil. Before they don't send the trees here to make paper; they make the paper there now. It's better to do. So I have a paper mill which is all closed, and now they're making it into places for people to live. So paper is that a main industry in your city? Paper?
Yeah. No, the mill is next to 50 kilometers from my city.
Yeah. Well, it's great to meet you here. Can I ask you one more question before I move along? That is, how long have you known about Verbling?
I think it's my 5th class.
Your 5th class, yeah.
Yes, 5th class.
Well, and is it going well for you? Do you like it?
Yes, I'm liking. It's very
Great.
nice.
Good.
Enjoy it.
Your English is pretty good, so that's good.
Okay, thanks.
Great. Let me speak to Ismail. Are you here today?
Yes, Leon.
Hi there.
Hi.
I was going to ask you first of all if you have a topic prepared for us, because today we're going to try and practice some English with topics. But do you have a topic ready right now?
Yes. No, Leon, I didn't know, but I can talk any subject.
Any subject. So,
yes.
well, okay. So let's think of a good subject then now. So one fallback subject is to speak about our own country and compare it to another country we would like to go to. That's one. Or you can tell us anything you like, really. I don't mind. You can speak about your own life and where you live and describe your town. Anything. So what do you think?
I can talk about my country.
Yeah, Maxi, let me just answer this question because it's quiet in the room right now, and you're asking about muting. Well, if you are in the Hangout, right at the top, there is, at the top right, there are some buttons. Mute microphone. So you should keep it muted if you're not speaking. So sometimes people mute people because they're making noise, and for some reason they unmute themselves again. So, you know, we have to learn a little bit about how to operate in Hangouts. So try to keep control of the sound because it's much better for all of us. We can all just speak and hear the others. Okay, Ismail, so what would you think about talking about here? We can speak about your town, your city, and other countries and traveling. What they do in your city.
I want to talk about my country and my city, Leon.
So where is your city?
I am from Turkey. I live in the capital of Turkey, in Ankara. It's a big city in the middle of Turkey. It has 4 million people. And there are lots of states building, the ministerial building in this city. Lots of people are working in the state's business, and I am a public servant too. I work in the state sector, and
I would say the public sector. Actually, we usually call it private sector and public sector. State sector is words we don't use very much. We say the public sector if it's the state's, government, and so actually you work for the government.
Yes, I work for the government. Ankara is a safe city, Leon, to live.
So crime figures are not too bad?
Yes, you can walk in the night on the street without thinking the safety problem.
Without worrying?
Yes.
But is that just the city centre or is that everywhere? What about the suburbs? Are there some of those suburbs are probably dangerous, are they?
Yes, but there is a little crime in some suburbs of the cities. But you don't need to walk in the suburb. There is not much doing.
There's no reason to go there.
Yes, there is no reason to go there. There is no entertaining facility or any shopping center. You don't
Yeah.
have to go there.
Do you know the difference between lots of people are working and lots of people work?
Lots of people are work.
If you say lots of people are working, what is the difference there? Lots of people are working, lots of people work.
I don't know the exact difference between are working and works, Leon.
If you say are working, I think it's either right now or very temporary. So if I'm living somewhere, then I'm probably going to move again. But present simple is regular. So lots of people work for the government, lots of people work there is a regular thing. If you say lots of people are working there, then I have to think about it. Is it now, right now? Or is it they're going to stop working and go somewhere else?
Yes, Leon, I knew this, but I have forgotten when you asked me. I know the difference. Lots of people works are more correct.
Lots of people work because work. Lots of people. They work. She works. They work. Lots of people work. Yeah. You know, what do you do for hobbies, though? Do you have any hobbies?
Yes, Leon. I like walking in the nature. I like trekking and fishing and hunting activities outside. I love nature. I don't like especially live in big cities, but I have to because I work in Ankara as a public servant.
Yes, public servant.
But I grew up in a small fisher village, and I am far away from my home country, and it's difficult for me to live in big cities in apartment building because
Oh yes, you prefer to live in a house.
yes, but I have not so much money to buy a
Property prices are too expensive these days. It's a big problem in England. You know, you can't believe how much money it costs just for a small place to live sometimes in parts of England. People are always complaining that I was speaking to somebody from San Francisco, which is a lovely city, and they can earn a similar salary, but they have much more money in their pocket because it costs well, even there it's expensive, but a house in some suburbs in London can be £1 million. It's just outrageous. You know, you're working hard all your life just to pay for a place to live. Do you think house prices are too high in Turkey?
yes, the same, but not so much as you said in England, Leon. For example, you can buy an apartment building in Ankara $200,000.
Yeah, even that's not too cheap, but if it's in the city centre, that's not a bad price, I think. How big? What kind of apartment could you buy for $200,000? Would it have maybe 2 bedrooms and washing room and a kitchen? What would it be like?
It's a big and new built apartment building. I bought, for example, one apartment building. It is not in the center. We are 30
You're on the
kilometers.
20 kilometers from the center. Whoa.
Yes, but it is a site. It has 6 apartments blocks. There are 300 apartments in it, and we have a small swimming pool in this site.
Yeah. So how is Ankara quite spacious, would you say, or is it very densely populated? I mean, is everybody crammed in to a small space, or is it quite well spread out?
In the middle, not so spread out, but it is not so crowded. But we have traffic problem because the metro is not ready. They are constructing metroway, but it is not finished yet.
So
Yeah.
you mean there are no lines open, or just part of it is being extended? Is it a completely new system in Ankara, or is it an older system which is being modified and extended? The metro. Is the metro absolutely a new system, or is it being developed with new lines?
Yeah. We have a subway line, but it is not enough for Ankara. You can go from one place to another place, and it is constructing 3 more subway lines.
Yes, I see.
New line.
Yes. Okay, well, thanks very much for that, Ismail. I think now I'm going to try and make sure that I speak to everybody before we leave today, because a lot of people I haven't seen here before, so I'm not sure if there's people here who I haven't spoken to yet. So thank you for that, and it's nice to know all about people. So I know I've heard of Ankara, and I can't visualize exactly geographically where it is in the country, really, in relation to Istanbul. I know it's further east than Istanbul, isn't that right?
Yes, you are right, Leon.
Yeah, I'll have a look at the map later. Okay, well, thanks a lot. I'll ask Kassem now if he's here. Kassem, are you here? Hi there.
Yes, I'm here.
And where are you from?
I'm from Germany. That's my first time here.
Great.
I want to practice my oral English, learn more vocabulary and grammatic.
More grammar? Mm-hmm.
Grammar.
Great. Okay. So I lived in Germany when I was younger for some years. I lived quite near the Dutch border in North Rhine area. Where do you live in Germany?
In the neighbor from Frankfurt.
Oh yes, that's quite a way. I've been to the airport once or twice, but that's all, just passing through. So I don't really know too much about it, except I know that they have some banks in Frankfurt, don't they? Some
Yes.
finance. And
Yes.
so, do you work in banks?
No, I'm electrical engineer.
Were you born in this area?
Please?
Were you born in the Frankfurt area, or did you move there? Where were you born?
In Frankfurt.
Ah, yes. So you've lived all your life in the same city.
Yes.
If you could choose to live in any city in Germany, would you choose Frankfurt?
I choose Munich. Munich.
In English, we say Munich. I don't know why. We just
Munich.
we call
Munich.
it Munich. Yes.
Munich,
Some
yes.
names have a kind of English name. Munich, we say sometimes. So why would you prefer Munich? What's so great about Munich?
Munich is a wonderful state that have good weather, good sun in the summer, high sun, high temperature in the sun, and yes, and more jobs, more money can I take in Munich.
Have you heard of a place I went? I once had a disastrous holiday because I was caught in the Alps by some bad weather, and
Yes.
I didn't run. I stayed, but it was a disaster. Do you know any of the big lakes?
Big lakes in Germany. Yes, that's the one in the north.
What are their names? Tell me some names of some big lakes there.
Yeah, I know the name on German.
The one lake I remember was Chiemsee or something like this. Chiemsee.
Chiemsee, yeah,
Chiemsee.
yes, that's right, Chiemsee.
This is
Chiemsee.
where I had a disastrous summer holiday because I went down there camping, and it started great. We had camping, and by the side of the lake we had everything. We could play football and go on the lake, but then
Yes.
big clouds came over the mountains.
A big what?
Big clouds, black clouds, came over the mountain, and rainstorm and thunder and lightning came. Very bad weather.
That was in winter or in summer?
In summer.
In summer. Oh, okay.
But the local people saw this and they ran very quickly. They immediately they dropped the football and they ran. But the British people said, "Hey, you know, no problem." So we
yes, that's normal here in German. In summer can be rain too much. That's very normal.
Have you ever been to this place?
Bitte?
Have you ever been to this lakeside for holiday?
No, I wasn't in Chiemsee.
Haven't been there. So where do you go for your holidays? Or where would you like to go?
I was one time in Paris. In Paris for 3 days. I saw the Eiffel Tower.
Did you go to the Louvre?
Yes, the Louvre. I saw the Mona Lisa in Louvre. Mona Lisa, you know.
Yeah, I think Leonardo is a very interesting person to read about. They say he invented a helicopter. Maybe it's true. Have you read about this? Have you heard of this story that Leonardo invented a helicopter?
No, I don't hear it.
He had some drawings about a helicopter, but he couldn't build it, and he invented some things which were impossible to build in his time, and he had some drawings about a helicopter.
Yes, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't hear it. This.
And what do you like about Paris? Would you go back?
I like the Eiffel Tower. This is very high.
Did you go to the top?
Yes, I go to the top. On that.
I've never been to the top. I've only been to the first level. Because when I go there, there are always people who can't go to the top, and I have to go somewhere else. So I still haven't been to the top of the tower. Is it good up the top?
It's very nice. Yeah, it's very high, and I can see all Paris. Or yes, I can see Paris on the top. And yeah, but it was very windy.
Windy.
Yes.
Can you feel the whole tower shaking in the wind?
Yes, I can feel it.
Wow. So the tower actually moves, swaying in the wind.
Yes, yeah, I can feel it as the tower moved.
Whoa. Yes.
But it may be scared on the top.
Yeah. And you mentioned going to the Louvre. So, would you recommend people go there even if they're not particularly interested in art? Is it just a very interesting place? Do you think?
Maybe it's a very beautiful picture there, like the Mona Lisa. The people want to see the picture in the museum.
I recommend to people. I recommend that people go to visit the Tate Modern Art Museum in London. It's by the Millennium Bridge opposite St. Paul's Cathedral. Have you ever been to London?
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, there's one good place that maybe I should find a picture of it, but it's easy. It's called the Tate Modern, and it's a very interesting place because it's art, but quite interesting, different things, strange sculptures and interesting abstract paintings, all kinds. Some modern art, but some all kinds of exhibitions there. And the Millennium Bridge goes across to St. Paul's Cathedral. But which countries have you been to in your life? Other countries? Paris in France. So France.
Just that. Just Germany. And
so when you went to France, you left Germany and you crossed the border straight into France.
Can you repeat it, please?
So you went to France from Germany, and
yes.
you crossed the border directly into France. Because sometimes you could go to France through another country. So, for example, in the north, you can go to Belgium.
Yes, that's right.
And do you have any plans to visit any other countries?
Maybe Turkey. Turkey.
Yes.
Yes.
I like the look of Turkey because there are so many islands and different parts of coast. In Germany, I don't remember much coastline of Germany. When I think about Germany, I don't think about the coast. Do you know any special areas of coast in Germany?
Coast, a beach or what?
Yeah, beaches, seaside. Because I don't know any German seaside.
And in the north is a beach, but it's too
cold.
Too cold, yes.
So where do German people go for their seaside holidays? Do they prefer to go abroad to another country?
No, they go to Mallorca. You know, Mallorca.
Yes, yes.
In Spain, Mallorca. There's very much people, German people, go to Mallorca for the holiday. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's great to meet you, and I hope we can see more of you on Verbling. And I'll just say hello to the rest before we go. Thanks a lot. So let's see if Saboy, are you here?
Yes, I'm hearing you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. So where are you from?
I'm from Iran, northwest of Iran.
And your area, is it near a city, mountain, desert? What is it like?
Yes, it's near. It's in the mountain places. The northwest and north and west of Iran are mountains, and central part and eastern parts of Iran are deserts.
And so you live in the mountain area?
Yes.
And what happens up there, and what kind of things do people do?
People mainly watch movies and watch sports from channels mainly,
and what do they do for a living? Do they is it agricultural, or are there banks and buildings? What kind of things do people do for a living?
For living, in villages and small cities, the main income of people are the agricultural activities, and also Iranian economy is a type that the role of government in the economy is big, and most of people are employed in the governmental organizations, and for in the big cities, some private sector are active, and some industries, industrial factories.
Okay, I'd like to ask you about agriculture, because I'm sure that the crops and the produce is completely different to that in England where I live. So we have, for example, wheat, we have oilseed rape. This is a yellow flower. We have some fruit, apples, and we have other things. But what kind of produce and what kind of fruit and vegetables do you have? What grows in the area where you live? Salvori, are you muted? Are you there? Lost him. Okay. So, yeah, that's interesting. I'd like to know a bit more about that if you can still hear me, but we'll speak next time. So, Tolash, are you here? Can you tell us about where you live, where you come from? Can anybody hear me now?
Yes, I am.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, we'll move along down the line.
Teacher, sorry, teacher. I got a run.
Oh, okay, okay.
Well, pleasure to join in your class.
Yeah, great. Hi there. So let's see if Talas is here. Are you here there? Hello? Nope, he's not. So we're going to move along. It looks like we're in Vietnam next, I think. Let's see. Hi there. Do you have the mic? Can't hear you right now, so just check you're not muted. Now, I'd like to hear a bit... Hi there. Yeah, I can hear you now. I can hear you now. So, tell us about your city and your place where you live.
Yeah, I come from Vietnam. I live in Ho Chi Minh City, you know?
That's in the south, and it's a big, long, tall country stretching north to south, isn't it? There's a big difference between the north and south.
It is the biggest city in Vietnam.
Now, do you live in the middle of this big city?
Yeah, Ho Chi Minh City is the biggest city in Vietnam.
And what do you think about living in a big city? Would you prefer to live in a smaller town or not?
Well, living in a big city is sometimes, of course, there are many advantages. However,
lots of events, lots of things happening.
Here in Ho Chi Minh City, there are dense people, more than dense people.
Densely populated, you mean?
Yeah, dense populated.
Yeah, you know, hey, that was very funny, because you know what dense people are? If you say people are dense, you know what that means?
Yeah, yes, exactly.
Tell me what it means, dense people, what is that? If you say, in my city there are dense people, what does that mean? It means they're very stupid. It means they're stupid. Dense. He's dense. It means he's not very clever. So densely populated. It's there are lots of people. It's very crowded. Yeah.
So dense also means stupid.
If you say dense people to adjective dense people, that means they're stupid. But if you say the dense population, it means lots of people.
Many
together.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay. That's quite funny.
Yeah. And traffic jams is a huge problem here.
To explain to adjective dense people.
Traffic.
Traffic jams. Yeah. I hear lots of beep 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 in Vietnam. Why do we have all this beep beep all the time? In London, I don't hear it. Traffic jams, yeah. And in Vietnam, beep 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 beep. What is it? Why do we have all this beep beep all the time? In London, I don't. We've got some sound problems, haven't we? So I think you're muted right now. To stop this, so can you put your microphone on again and tell me what that noise
someone
is?
turn me off.
Just to stop that echo. So I'll be quiet now, and you can tell me about your city. Put your microphone on again and tell me what that noise is. Just to stop the. You can tell me.
I don't know what's going on. Okay.
Right. Say some more.
Yeah. My parents were born in a countryside, and actually, if not because earning money, I prefer to living in a countryside because I feel peaceful and happy and feel happy when I live in my hometown. And actually, if not because earning money, I prefer happy.
Yeah, sorry about the echo here. I don't know why we have echo at the moment, but maybe you should try a headset next time. Try a headset. I'll speak to you more next time. I'll move on today because it's too much echo, so I'll speak to you next time. Okay. Let's move along down the line. We've got David. Hi there, David.
Hi there.
And where are you from, David?
I'm from Brazil. This is my first time with you. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, great. It's great to meet all of you Brazilians, you know. Brazil is a fantastic football country. And are you interested in football at all?
Not really. I don't like football.
And the other thing I like about Brazil is the music. I like saxophone and jazz music, and I like some of the Latin jazz sounds. So, are you interested in Brazilian music?
Not really too, but I know some kind of music. I hear it. I have to listen it every day because everybody here likes to listen to this music in a loud sound. And so I hear a lot of kind of music here.
Yeah, so when I think of Brazil, I think of football, which some people call soccer, but we call it football, of course. And I think of the Latin kind of music, samba, salsa, all kinds of things. So what do you like to do?
Actually, I just like to study languages.
And how many languages do you speak? Portuguese, English?
Yeah. Portuguese, English. I'm
Spanish?
trying to Spanish. No, but I can understand half of the language because it's very similar.
Very easy for you. You can learn Spanish in one day, can't you?
Because maybe very similar.
Very easy for you. You can learn Spanish in one. Yeah. Sorry, that's Aziz causing us a few sound problems right now. So, are you working, David, or are you a student?
I work as a translator.
Are you working, David, or are you a student?
I work.
Yeah.
There was some echo.
Yeah, I just Aziz was causing some problems. We've got quite a few problems here. People should try to practice learning. Try to learn how to control the sound, please. So yeah. Well, David, I hope you can come along to all of the lessons and learn how the website works. So, you know, you go to view the live lesson, and then you can also see recorded lessons, and you can also see lessons coming up in the future. So use those buttons, join those, and find out how to use them. Also, come along and join my little Facebook group about Verbling. And we can speak there and make some suggestions, and we can. I'm going to make a page, I think, about all of the favourite lessons and different things. So come and join that as well. So it's called Verbling Students. I'll post the link, and then I'll have to end this one. So please come and join. Here it is.
See you later.
See you later, alligator. And then you can speak clearly next time, and I hope we don't have an echo problem. It was nice to meet you.
Yes.
So see you soon. Bye, everybody.
See you soon. Bye.
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 Goodbye.